I wanted to spend a little extra time with you guys today. This is Mike Crow with the Millionaire Inspector Community. But right now I have some very special folks that have been part of the inspector community for a while, and they've done some incredible stuff. They're one of the very few that were chosen to be finalists in the Better Your Best contest at the 3 Days of Secrets Revealed this last time. And they've done some incredible things with their business, and they continue to increase their business just almost exponentially, it feels like. You were talking about how last year you'd done a number of inspections, and we're at kind of like the end of month 7 here this year. And this year alone, you've already done more inspections than last year?
All of last year, right.
You've done more inspections this year than all of last year.
Right.
That's pretty darn incredible. And one of the things, guys, I want to tell you, for those of you that are husband and wife teams, that's almost a secret in and of itself, because when you work together like these guys work together, the synergy that they pull together, the support that they have for each other, and quite honestly the love that they give each other, it helps them be able to handle a lot of the challenges and a lot of the pieces that most people or some companies don't get past. How long have you guys been now with the Millionaire Inspector Community?
I guess since about the fourth quarter 2007.
Fourth quarter 2007. How many 3 Days of Secrets Revealed have you gone to?
2.
And the two complete.
Okay, so this next one will be your third then,
right.
huh? You going to be there, by the way?
Yes. We'll be there.
It's a trick question. You know, people go, well, what do you mean? Am I not invited or something? You know, but it's always incredible to watch people of your caliber do what you do. You've been in the inspection world for how long, Greg?
18 years.
18 years. What in the world made you decide that you would ever want, 18 years as a veteran, what in the world would make you decide that you want to come to the 3 Days of Secrets Revealed or to start learning some of the stuff we could show you?
Well, we were interested in trying to develop systems which we'd never really had before. And that's probably one of the key things that helped me as an inspector, is to learn systems. And we got a taste of that at a little conference I went to in 2007 with one of our chapter meetings with you. And that's when I signed up then as a gold member. But implementing the systems has been something that allows us to keep things on track a little bit easier. It allows us to learn more about the marketing phases of things. But there comes a point in my career was either I want to do something else again or I'm going to grow it again.
Right.
And I found that in order to, before I could grow, I could get the systems in place, and you helped us implement that by turning us on to a ton of things that can help us do that. And we've accomplished a lot of those things. Now, I'm a multi-inspector firm, just one other guy, but it's going to grow. That was the focus that we decided that we're going to take this, and we have to keep coming to these things because we learned so much that's going to allow us to get to where we want to be.
You know what I find so amazing, and you said just one other guy, like it's nothing, but we watched probably at least a dozen of our members in the last 2 toughest years in the home inspection industry go from a single-man operation to a multi-inspector firm by hiring another inspector. It's kind of cool to have somebody at home taking care of the business and doing the inspections while you're able to learn and be able to grow it again, isn't it?
Oh, well, Michelle is my right-hand man, so she's the other half of my business.
We had done this before. We'd had several inspectors in our earlier years and did a lot of heavy marketing, and then we just kind of coasted for several years. And that's another big reason why we are getting so much benefit out of being a part of the group.
Because you've already actually been there once. You know how important marketing is.
We do know how important, and we really slacked off on it, and now we're back on board with it, and we have to continue to grow and develop these additional systems that we're learning about.
Is it exciting watching the business grow again?
It is.
It
Very
is.
much so.
Were you a part of the business the first time?
Yes.
Wow. You are a lucky man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it's,
Without her, I couldn't have gotten it done this time for sure.
Now, I understand that. So, and like I said, we see that. If you had one secret you would like for people maybe that aren't members yet, or maybe they're new members, or maybe they're Dream Team members, what one secret would you share with them that you've done in your business to literally help get the business off the ground, get it back on track the way you have?
It's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Systems. If you don't start with systems, systems meaning a report program, somebody to answer your phones, how are you going to handle the money, Marketing. Actually, that's probably should be the very first one, really.
Marketing.
Because without that, then none of the rest is going to work properly. To make the phone ring so the systems will go in place. So,
Yeah. But you answer the phone all the time, don't you?
I did in the early, well, I didn't in the early years because I was working full-time.
Okay.
But since we started back up again and really going full steam on this, I was actually involved in something else. Then we did pull it back in, and I've been answering the phones all this year, I believe.
Yeah.
That really explains a lot. There's a secret. One of the acronyms I'm working with now is AATP. Always answer the phones.
Yes.
Always answer the phones, and I bet that's one of the biggest reasons you guys have seen such a big boost is you're on the phones all the time. Mm-hmm. Not only that, but again, you're lucky because you got someone that really cares, really absolutely is tied into the whole win-win situation because the more you schedule, the better everything looks, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I enjoy
She's
it
a pro at
actually.
it. Hard to replace. You can't replace her. Trying to hire these people, and it keeps coming back to Michelle, and she's
Well,
willing to do it.
I do
but-
enjoy it. I've always been in a customer service type environment as far
Right.
as serving people. And I heard you speaking with another inspector, and it is all about service and providing top-notch service and always being there and being consistent. And the whole theme of being a servant is key.
It is key, and by the way, guys, it's a core belief of the whole inspector community because one of the cool things we do here is that we help each other.
Yes.
So many people are all about take, and they don't even realize that's what they're doing sometimes. But the group inside the dream teams and the inspector community here, the Millionaire Inspector community, is about how can we help each other? How can we show each other what we're doing to succeed so that we can help them have the same success? And you guys have just continually give from the heart in that direction.
Well, thank you.
And so that's cool.
Well, we get so much out of it. I
every quarter.
We want to share because we just get so much out of it that has helped us in so many ways.
I mean, we're fortunate at this particular meeting that we have a 10-hour ride ahead of us to go home,
Yeah.
that we can
Wow.
regurgitate 2 days or 3 days worth of information and try to prioritize and find out what can we do first to get done and things of that nature. So
See, but the
it's
cool
really
thing is,
good.
look at you. You're already thinking about going through the information and actually working on, understanding what you need to do
Yeah.
and the top 2 or 3 things maybe you need to change in your business. So, probably going to be at the next 3 days of Secret
Okay.
Drill, I
Yeah,
suspect,
we'll be
right? You like steak?
I do.
All right. How about you, Michelle?
What's that? What do you
Well, I was going to
Like
suggest
steak.
that, guys, when you get to the 3 days of Secret Drill, you should look up Michelle and you should look up Greg
Oh.
and buy them a really good steak dinner
Ribeye.
and talk to them about what they're doing. Ask Michelle how she answers the phones. Ask them how they get the phone to ring because these guys are just going and blowing. I mean, they are just making it happen, and that's the coolest thing. And they're one of those successful people you want to be hanging around. To be successful, you hang around with successful people. And that's one of the coolest things I'm having the opportunity to do is pull all those people together in one place time after time after time again and be able to see the successes that they're having. I mean, we just came through a meeting and boy, I mean, it was amazing hearing success story after success story after success story. And it's always so exciting. And yet it's kind of sad because I do go to meetings out there and a lot of people are not being successful right now.
Got to be willing to share.
You got to be willing to share. It's a big difference, isn't it? As much as you may want to go to like your local association meeting, which by the way you absolutely should be going to. My dad drugged me to those. I hated it, but it was one of the best things I ever did. You're not going to learn marketing at your local association meeting because that's your competitors. They'll teach you how to inspect a water heater. They'll teach you how to inspect a heating and air conditioning unit. They'll teach you how to inspect a roof, and you need to have all that. But if you really want to learn marketing, learn it from someone outside your general area and from someone like these guys that really care and are willing to share from the heart how to grow your business, not just run a business or be an inspector.
Right.
Any last things you want to share with this the wonderful guys out here?
I get so much out of these quarterly meetings. It's unbelievable. It's like a mini 3 days, and we go back with, so many things. And it's just a matter of putting things in a priority, making our list of what we need to do first, second, third. And so it's just overwhelming on how wonderful everyone is.
Well, I find that it becomes almost like a second family because we have developed new relationships with people like ourselves in different parts of the nation, which we have with some other friends, and it's no problem to pick up the phone and ask somebody something that they're doing or you're having trouble with, but it's a family, and it's emotional at times because we do get close.
Yeah, sometimes too emotional.
But,
We've been known to have a tear or two,
Yeah.
or a raised voice or two, but the bottom line is we're very passionate about helping each other.
That's true.
And so, well, thank you
We
so
enjoyed
much.
every minute.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for being willing to share and help others and being part of the group.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
You bet.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And we will be talking with you guys again soon because I'm going to bring person after person after person to you that is succeeding in this business. And the reason they're succeeding, one, is because they've now figured out that marketing is probably one of the most important things that they can do in their business. And the second most important thing is to find other people that understand that they can hang around, that are being successful with it as well. If you want to be successful, hang around people like Greg and Michelle, and we'll all help you get to where you want to go. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.